Alright, so I have a TheraBand. I'm going to start off by taking the TheraBand and tying it into a loop. And I'm going to tie a bunch of knots in it because I'm going to end up closing this in the door so it catches in the door. Alright, so I got my TheraBand. I'm going to have a towel for a little bit of comfort around my knee. And maybe if needed, something to hold on to. A cane, a stick, a broomstick, or a tall foam roll. This requires a couple little things to hang on to. So I'm going to take the band and I'm just going to lightly toss it into the door so it catches. There we go. Okay. So I have this loop sticking out. I'm going to take my leg through the loop. Okay. And I'm going to step out this way to have some tension in the band. Now, some patients will complain that this digs into their knee a little bit. So I'll have them maybe take a towel and put it up here around their thigh for some comfort. So that way, even if it does dig in, you have a little bit of cushion. And now you feel better doing the exercise, right? I'm going to come down onto one knee. Okay? And I want to get a fair amount of tension in the band, right? And I want to try and have my lower leg, for the most part, perpendicular to the ground. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I want to try and keep my pelvis tucked underneath me, so I don't want to let my lower back arch, right? And I'm going to let the band slowly win and pull my knee in. And I'm going to pull out to the side as far as I can without my big toe coming off the ground. I'm going to move slowly in and out, trying to keep everything from my pelvis and up stable. Even having this to lightly press down into helps to facilitate the muscles in my stomach a little bit. I'll also tell people to lightly press down through their heel as they pull out, and that also engages or facilitates a little bit more glute activation as they're pulling out into this motion. I don't want to feel this in the front corner of my hip. I want to try and make sure I feel it more in the lateral or even posterior aspect of my hip. And then after they've burned this up, and I'm actually already starting to feel something here, I'll once again hold a little bit of tension, maybe just beyond straight, and I'll do little pulses in and out of this forward knee bend. So now I'm maintaining that contraction after I've really tired it out with this in and out, and I'm going through this gentle front to back rocking, which is really making my lateral aspect of my hip control the position of my knee coming through this forward motion. So this can be done here. It can also be done up in the air on a upside down garbage can or step stool. Okay. For this, I probably want something a little bit taller to hold on to. So this foam roll is kind of borderline, but the same concept can be done here, where I go in and out of that pulling, and this is really tired at this point. I do my best to try and make sure my leg is up and down so people start to drift back this way. The same in and out motion and the same front to back. So either one of these options are fine. If it hurts the knee, you may go for the upside down garbage can.